Keith Lee has officially canceled his first restaurant. Boys and girls, welcome back to another fresh, delicious, brand new video. Well, they're not 100% canceled yet. Like, they're still operating to this day. There's a lot of backlash right now headed towards this company, this business, this restaurant. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Keith Lee is a huge TikTok influencer with like 14 million followers. He does mainly food reviews on restaurants, and he rates them honestly. Everybody's palate is a little different, so it's obviously biased to his own taste buds. And a lot of people trust his reviews, and he's made restaurants super popular. And this is the first one that's ever been brought down by Keith. Now, this wasn't due to the food themselves, how bad it was, how terrible. This is actually with the service of the restaurant. And also when they responded, the response was, it was hilarious. It was hysterical. If you run a business, this is the worst way to have a response to backlash. But we're gonna talk about that in a bit. So this is the first video that Keith Lee posted. This is what sparked all of this controversy. Keith Lee posted a video of him going to a restaurant. Obviously he can't go himself because he's so well known in this community that if he goes into the restaurant and orders food, they're gonna give him the best service. They're gonna make sure they give him the freshest food and make sure it's the best, tastiest food. But he wants to have like the food that if me or you went to that restaurant, how they would serve it to you, just a random customer. So he had his family go in first to order the food. They were denied service because they were doing a deep clean at the moment, so they were not doing any dine-in at the time. They also tried ordering through DoorDash, but in the DoorDash app it said that the restaurant was closed. And then Keith Lee himself went in, and that's when they said, yeah, come on in. They tried to give him a table, but he denied the service because he didn't feel like it was right for him to go in. They were giving him like a special treatment because he is Keith Lee, the guy that reviews food. So this is the video that he posted.
Me and my family are in Atlanta, and currently we are at the Real Milk and Honey. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. As you can see, I don't have any bags in my hands. We are at the Real Milk and Honey on Main Street in College Park. Before we came, we attempted to call our order in. We were greeted with an automatic message that said they do not take call-in orders. The automatic message said the only way you can do pickup is through DoorDash. We went through DoorDash, they was closed. But online, it said they closed at 5 o'clock. We went on DoorDash at 4 o'clock, but we were already here, so we just went inside. I stayed in the car and my family went in, and they told them they were closed early for deep cleaning. Yet the door is wide open and it's people still going in and grabbing their orders. Now we have no idea if those people ordered beforehand or what the case is. Also, the people who relayed this message, my family said were really nice. It's just the rules. And so far being in Atlanta, I found some places do have unique rules, and this is one of them. I want to be very clear, we're not blaming one person or saying one person was rude. In plain terms, don't call this restaurant trying to get nobody fired. Ain't nobody do nothing. This is just the rules they had. If you don't like their rules not for you. And for me and my family, the rules just wasn't for us. We just not their target audience. For the record, afterwards, I did walk in and they did recognize me and they attended the services, but I respectfully declined. I'm a normal person. I pay for my food like everybody else. I walk in spots like everybody else. We are all normal people. Respectfully, if you're not gonna do it then, don't do it now. God bless you. But yeah, we're just trying to get some food. But I am gonna make this very clear. I do not support, condone, or agree tearing down these businesses. While we personally may not have the best customer service experience, that does not mean you will have the same experience. That also don't mean go on Twitter and tear these businesses down. At the end of the day, business owners are people. You never know what people are going through. The only reason I'm even making this is to share my authentic and real experience like I always do. I don't mean no harm, I don't have no malicious intent, but I always say I'm gonna be 100% honest, and that come with the good and the not so good. You don't know what nobody going through, so what we can't do is just judge off of somebody else's experience. If you like to go to these places or any other place that I've been to, I encourage you to go try it for yourself and make your own opinion. But we still in Atlanta, and we on Main Street, and it's a bunch of spots here, so we're gonna go to a different spot. God bless you, have an amazing day, y'all be safe.
So that was the video in question. A lot of people saw that video. It got like 1.6 million likes, tons of views as well. And even after all this disclaimers of do not go and search up this business, don't even go and give them bad reviews. Well, people did not care. People don't listen. So they did go ahead and berate this business and give them the peace of their mind. They were angry for Keith, and their comment section was flooded with all these negative comments. And now they actually did end up responding with this video that I'm going to show you guys now.
Did you see this Keith Lee video about the Real Milk and Honey?
And who is this Keith Lee?
Daddy, you don't know Keith Lee?
Yeah.
No.
So it looks like this guy in the middle is some kind of owner of this, probably the owner of the Real Milk and Honey, since it is a small business or a family-owned business. And he big times them. Like, who the heck is Keith Lee? When obviously when Keith Lee walked into the door, they greeted him and wanted to sit him down. Now, granted, he probably wasn't the host at the front of the restaurant, you know, bringing people in to sit down, so he could have genuinely not known who Keith Lee is. But to post this video after getting tons of backlash is just wild, in my opinion. But some people say that all press is good press, whether it's bad or good. You know, your name is still being spread around, and they might be thinking, whatever, nothing's gonna come from this. I actually don't know what they're thinking. I don't know why they even posted this video. They did end up deleting it though, so they did regret posting this video. That's what I do gotta say. Since they deleted the video, all of their other content was getting like the residual negativity from this original video, because a lot of people do edit it or reposted it, so a lot of people still saw the video. So they went to the Real Milk and Honey's TikTok account to give them a piece of their mind. Now, the Real Milk and Honey this isn't the first time they've gone viral for something like this. They actually went viral a few months ago for their policies. If you read over their policy, it is pretty weird, to say the least. They just seem like the diva restaurant. Since it's a family-owned business, you know, they feel like they can do whatever, I guess. This is their policy, and this is actually their house rules. The one thing that a lot of people were questioning was this one: 18% gratuity added to parties of 5 or more, or checks larger than $75. That is pretty crazy, because most restaurants do 8 or more. But also, if you look down at number 9, it says no parties larger than 4 on days that end in Y, and that's every day. And then number 6 made me laugh: no reservations unless you're Barack Obama. But this is definitely a place that I feel like it's going to be a hit or miss. If you go and they're having a bad day, you're going to have a bad day or a bad service. They don't have like a policy where they have to be nice to every customer, regardless of the situation. I think that if they're having a bad day, you're gonna have a bad day. This is what I'm getting off of their vibes. Now, there are a lot of people that have posted the food online, and it does look delicious. I will give them that. The food does look delicious. I would love to try it, but your experience might not be the best. As you can see here in the reviews, as of recently, they've been getting a lot of, you know, 2-star reviews, 1-star reviews. Obviously, because of the video, a lot of people are doing bad reviews, which I do not condone. I think that's dumb. If you don't have a bad experience, you shouldn't review something because of somebody else's experience, especially if you live like in the opposite side of the country where you don't even plan on going there, and you're just giving them a bad review because of what someone else said online. I think that's pretty dumb. So now the Real Milk and Honey, they're still open. I don't know the situation. I don't know if they have more security now, because a lot of people are probably going to congregate around there. Maybe they're going to protest. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think so. But a lot of people maybe are going to go in person and just give them a bad review. Maybe give them a piece of their mind from what Keith had said. Nobody's posted any videos of them going up to the employees and just tearing them a new one. So I hope not. I hope nobody does that. But I haven't heard anything like that. Now, last but not least, Keith Lee is a GOAT for this. He's the only person that has ever made Mr. Beast mad over a review. I thought that was funny, so I'm going to show you guys this video. He was invited to review the Mr. Beast bars, and Keith Lee was giving him an honest review. I've tried the Mr. Beast bars. Honestly, they are not that good. To be honest, no, they're not that good. He was giving him an honest review as well, and Mr. Beast was not having it. And I thought this was hilarious. Mr. Beast acting like a little man-child.
I'm gonna get rid of these.
No,
You just don't. Trust me. I agree. You know, you are so right. I'm
Look
gonna
at
slam
Keith,
that.
guys.
God bless you guys. Have an amazing day.
Can I flip the table to end it?
Do whatever you
Mr. Beast pissed. Look at him. Mr. Beast was furious. You can see it in his eyes and his mannerisms. He just couldn't stand still. He wanted to break everything. He probably wanted to punch Keith Lee, honestly. He probably would have punched him if cameras weren't rolling. Anyways, I thought that was hilarious, and I wanted to add it to this video. Have you guys heard about the Real Milk and Honey Keith Lee drama? What do you guys think about the situation? Let me know. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you all in the next delicious brand new video. Peace.